Hey friends, this is the Mrs. Wolfie from Our Half Acre Homestead, and today's pantry pull meal is pot roast. Now, this isn't a very big roast. It was originally $18.50, but I got it for 30% off. It's still partially frozen. I'm going to see if I can't get 3 meals out of this little roast, at least. So that'll be tonight's supper, Howie's sandwiches tomorrow, and then probably something else at the end, okay? So here is our, I'm going to say a 2-pound pot roast. And here is, we've got 5 potatoes, an onion, carrots from last year, and parsnips from the year before. Things first, we're going to turn on our Dutch oven. In the summertime, we do a lot of crock pot meals. We do a lot of crock pot meals all the time. But, you know, as the weather gets warmer, we don't want to turn the oven on. So I'm going to put I don't know, about 3 tablespoons of butter in there. If there's any, there's 5 little potatoes here. If there's any left over, Howie will gladly have them fried up with some onion and egg. And actually, I'm going to turn my oven down to 325. Now, my roast is frozen in the center. Otherwise, I would only cook this for about an hour and a half to 2 hours because it's only 2 pounds of meat. And you cook it 20 minutes per pound at 325. And if I've only got a 2-pound roast, that's only 40 minutes. But the roast is partially frozen. Alright, now the butter is browning nicely. Take our blade roast and we're going to drop it in there. Turn this off now. Pepper. A little bit of salt. Just a little bit of salt because the butter is salted. And of course, garlic powder. Now we're going to spin this in here. Look at the sear on that. Isn't that beautiful? Repeat. Garlic powder. Don't need any more salt. And I'm going to finish peeling these potatoes. Okay, I've rinsed the potatoes. There's my oven up to 325. Just going to drop these potatoes in around the roast. Give them a turn in that butter. Give them a turn in the butter so that hopefully they don't stick and that they brown nicely. Butter. All right. Now we'll peel an onion. Not very big because they're starting to go, and I'm going to put that right on top like that. On goes the lid, and this goes into a 325-degree oven for about an hour and a half. Now I'm just going to pour, oh, that's not parsnips. Oops, I have a potato in there. I missed that. Let's get that in the, I thought these were parsnips. It's not, it's turnip. But that's okay. Because they'll go together nicely in a sweet mash. Okay, our roast is in the oven for probably another half hour. I have just drained these and added some butter and sugar and pepper. And I'm just going to put these on low so that when supper comes time for supper, I put in about a teaspoon of organic sugar and about a tablespoon and a half of butter. And just a generous bit of pepper. And we're just going to leave these like that on minimum until it comes time to dish up dinner. And then I'll hit these on high, add some parsley, give them a stir, and we'll be good to go. All right. Let's look at our roast and see how things are going. Oh! It's been about an hour and a half. Oh, beautiful. So I'm just going to put the lid back on this, and I'm going to let that soak up, rest in the juice, and then we'll make some gravy. Okay, we'll go have a shower. All right, folks. This is rested. Howard's home. Gone to have a shower. Oh, it's pretty dry looking, dear. Well, get the gravy. That's right. Because this is basically a thick steak, guys. Oh, but it's falling apart. Let's get these lovely potatoes. Look at that. These lovely potatoes out of here. And then I'm going to make some gravy. And then we'll make Father up a plate. Let's try not to break his onion, eh? Roastadies. We've got some carrot water, because I saved it. Okay, this is my favorite whisk for this job. I think that needs just a little bit more flour. We're just going to whisk this real fast. And in there that goes. And every time I do this, I get lumps, but that's okay. Look at that. I'm just going to add some of this potato carrot water. Whoop, there's a little bit of a carrot fell in there. That's all right. Lends authenticity to the gravy. Oops, I turned off the wrong one. I'm going to turn off our carrots and turnips. You can mash them finer if you want. You can even puree them. I like chunks. And there is our gravy. Just gonna put the plate there. I don't want it too close to the burner because it's hot. Okay, just gonna give them a nice piece. And it's just falling apart, folks. It is lovely. I mean, it looks dry, but it's falling apart. It's beautiful. All right. Now, I'm going to do this because Howard would anyway. We're going to take 3 potatoes. Actually, we have 6, so he can have 4. And I'm going to mash them down, even though, to me, roast potatoes are just good the way they are. But Howard has a specific way of eating. Yes, dear, I know. I'm putting butter on it. Just not as much as he would. And then we're going to take our gravy and it's going to go all over the meat and all over the taters. Just like that. And in goes our turnips and carrots. I'm going to get my dinner out of this, and then there's going to be lunch for Howard tomorrow, and then hopefully another meal. We'll see. All right.
What have we got?
We got roast beef, pot roast, roast tatties and gravy, and candied turnips and carrots.
Sunday dinner on a Monday night?
No Yorkshire pudding. That's
Oh.
what. Well, it's because it's Monday. And yeah, I almost forgot to put your onion on the plate. Do the vegetables. We all know you like the meat. It looks burnt or dry, but it's not. It came apart beautiful. Candied veg, turnips and carrots.
Oh, it's horrible. That's very good.
What about baby girl?
Just the way I like it.
You're not going to share potato with her.
No. It's cool enough.
You didn't even put gravy on it.
Your tatty.
What? No gravy? See that face? Thanks, darling. This is the Mrs. Wolfie from Our Half Acre Homestead, and I'm going to make at least 2 more meals out of that, one of them being Howie's lunch tomorrow. So I will finish this video tomorrow when we have another supper from this roast. Howie has decided to have seconds.
I did.
So we'll see what's left to work with for tomorrow.
Yes, seconds considered.
Seconds though, yeah, maybe it is a second meal. I don't know.